welcome to Storytime to Go. Today we are at endurance climbing in Burlington, where you can drop in and climb all of these cool walls, and there's ropes, and it's super cool in here. So you should check it out. You can get a day pass. Ages 3 and up are welcome to come and do some climbing here. The book we have today is called Noodle Conquers Comfy Mountain. A little bit different kind of mountain, but let's find out what happens. Noodle the pug was having a no bones day. As a goofy, grumpy, grand old pug, it was important for him to take it easy sometimes. That's why no bones days were Noodle's favorite. He loved lounging in his travel bag, he loved hanging out in the kitchen, and he loved snoozing in his bed, which his human, Jonathan, always kept fluffed and perfect. Jonathan was always trying to make sure Noodle lived his best life. But on this no bones day, Noodle could not get comfortable. The blanket in his travel bag didn't smell right. It had just been washed. Yuck. The kitchen didn't have enough snacks, not even a crumb. And he couldn't see Jonathan from the floor where his bed sat. Noodle liked to keep an eye on Jonathan at all times. Noodle needed a better place to get comfy. Some place with the right smells where he could see everything going on and keep a close eye out for any snacks left unattended. So, Noodle went exploring. He wandered into the living room, and then he spotted it. Comfy Mountain. Noodle was sure it had the softest cushions, the best views, the smelliest smells. Noodle had always known Comfy Mountain was there, but had never seemed within reach. Noodle decided today was the day he was going to try. He tried to climb up the side, but his little legs weren't long enough. Oof! He tried sitting in his travel bag. It usually traveled, but today it didn't move. And he even tried sneezing at the couch with all his might. Achoo! Still, nothing happened. Noodle huffed in frustration. He had always been able to get into his bag or walk to the kitchen or hop in his bed all by himself. Why couldn't he climb Comfy Mountain too? There had to be another way. Then Noodle heard Jonathan in the other room. Jonathan was always lifting Noodle's travel bag, carrying the best snacks and hand-delivering Noodle's blankets to his bed. Maybe Jonathan could do that with Noodle too. So Noodle planted his feet, stared at the peaks of Comfy Mountain, and let out a huge squawk. A squawk is like a bark, but louder and sillier. Jonathan heard Noodle's passionate call and quickly came to find him. Squawk! What's the matter? Jonathan asked. Do you want some snacks from the kitchen? Noodle did, of course, but he gave another squawk. Do you want pets? Again, Noodle did, but he gave yet another squawk. Finally, Jonathan noticed what Noodle was looking at. Do you want to go up the back of the couch? This time, Noodle let out the biggest squawk of all. Squawk! Jonathan knew what to do. He lifted Noodle and placed him on the highest, softest reaches of Comfy Mountain. It was better than Noodle could have imagined. The cushions were squishier, the smells were stronger, and he could see Jonathan wherever he went. Noodle lay down and took one of the best naps he ever had. He had learned the secret to conquering Comfy Mountain, asking for a little help. Now, when Noodle needed a hand, he didn't hesitate to get Jonathan's attention, whether that meant getting food delivered to his new perch or having his blankets expertly fluffed the way only Jonathan could. And Jonathan loved to help Noodle. Plus, now he had some extra company when he wanted to get comfy on the couch. After all, doing things by yourself is great, but doing them together is even better. Yep. And that is the end of our story today. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you next time for more story time to go. Bye.